So you're thinking about enrolling your child in an ABA treatment program.
My name is Nancy Marchese. I'm a board-certified doctoral level behavior analyst and a clinical psychologist. My goal is to help 2 million children with autism and their families by transforming their lives, and I can't wait to help you too.
Here's the deal. I encourage you to think about it like an investment in your child's future. What is super important is that you get a return on your investment. And what do we mean by that? What returns are we looking for? We're looking for your child to learn skills that matter to them. We're looking for them to be able to live their best lives when all is said and done. So how do you get your best return on your investment when it comes to ABA? Here are a couple things to think about and keep in mind. Number one is when the ABA happens. Allow the sessions to occur at the time of day that is most optimal for your child's learning. So what do I mean by that? It might not be the best idea for your child to be having sessions at night if they're 2, 3, 4 years old. Later on in the day, it gets harder to learn, particularly when you're younger. And we're working on things that are super challenging for your child. That's why they need treatment. We want to make sure they learn those skills. So think about, based on your own child's individualized needs and strengths, number one, when's the best time of day for your child to learn? Whenever that is, be sure to schedule those ABA sessions then. That's your first tip for getting the best return on your investment. Tip number two is this. Don't miss out on the supervision. It is not sufficient to have implementers, RBTs, instructors, or beyond simply implementing a treatment plan that's been outlined for them. It must be monitored. It must be monitored by a BCBA. So tip number two for the return on your investment is to ensure that you have adequate supervision based on your child's needs and their learning so that they can learn even more. And tip number three to help you get the best return on your ABA investment is this. Teach what matters. There are so many things that we can teach your child, but we only have a finite amount of opportunity with ABA treatment to do so. So let's zone in on the things that are top priority, that matter most, and that will lead to the best outcomes for your child. Work with your BCBA to determine what are the best things, the most important things that matter to your child in terms of their teaching. So, first off, make sure you teach at the times of the day that your child has optimal learning. Secondly, make sure that you have great supervision from a BCBA. And finally, tip three, teach what matters. Follow those 3 tips and you will be sure to get the best return on your investment when it comes to ABA treatment and your child's best life.
There's only so much we could cover in the short amount of time we had today. If you found value in what we talked about, go to breakthroughautism.ca, join our newsletter, and also follow me on my socials.